I think about our existence very often. I have a lot of questions about it, but I never seem to have the answers for them. There are thousands of theories and beliefs about where we came from and how we exist. For me, the most provocative and interesting theory is the possibility that our entire existence might be a simulation. Think about it. What if we actually live in a simulation? What if everything we perceive as reality, the world around us, and even our own lives are not what they seem? What if they are part of an extraordinarily advanced computer program, much like the video games and simulations we create on our own computers? It's like living in a giant complex video game, but with real emotions, experiences, and consequences. This idea may seem like science fiction, but it's a concept that has captured the imagination of scientists, philosophers, thinkers around the world, and I hope that after listening to this, it will capture your imagination too. The roots of this concept can be traced back to a philosopher named Nick Bostrom, who proposed a thought-provoking idea. He suggested that if there's a super advanced civilization out there, they might have the capability to create incredibly realistic simulations of the past. These simulations could be so lifelike that the individuals within them might not even realize they're in a simulation. And if that's the case, we could be living in one of those simulations right now. Now, why is this idea so intriguing? Well, one of the driving forces is our ever-advancing technology. Think about how far we've come in creating virtual worlds and artificial intelligence. Video games today are incredibly realistic, and AI systems can understand and interact with us in ways that were once unimaginable. As our technology progresses, it becomes increasingly plausible to imagine that a more advanced civilization could create simulations that are almost indistinguishable from our own reality. The roots of this concept can be traced back to a philosopher named Nick Bostrom, who proposed a thought-provoking idea. He suggested that if there's a super advanced civilization out there, they might have the capability to create incredibly realistic simulations of the past. These simulations could be so lifelike that the individuals within them might not even realize they're in a simulation, as I said. Now, we often joke about a glitch in the matrix and something unexplainable happens in our lives. But what if it actually is a glitch, and somewhere out there, some creatures were playing a video game? Our life, like Sims. And the Wi-Fi went out or the computers needed to restart, so simply the simulation glitched, and so did our world. And what about deja vus? What goes in your brain while experiencing one? To get the feeling that something has already happened is so weird. It has to have a logical explanation, right? Maybe this was like a sixth sense, but it is something so different from anything else we experience in our daily lives that our brain simply cannot comprehend it, and we think that it is completely unnatural. But think about it. If someone else, a super advanced creature, a creator of the simulation is in charge, then anything can happen, even the things that we're not yet aware of. Because something completely unexplainable to us humans can be so natural to the ones who control us. And step by step, they're bringing those new things into our lives, like updating a video game with some new features. Now, let's take a step back and think about some of the peculiar aspects of our universe that might make us question whether we're in a simulation or not. Have you ever noticed that our world seems to follow mathematical rules? From the orbits of planets to the behavior of subatomic particles, there's a strong undercurrent of mathematics running through the fabric of our universe. Some people argue that this mathematical quality is a hint that it's a programmed simulation. But here's where it gets really interesting. If we're indeed living in a simulation, who or what is responsible for it, and what's the grand design? Are we an experiment, a test, or perhaps a form of entertainment for the ones who control us? These are profound questions that leave us pondering the very nature of our existence. If we are indeed living in a simulation, what does it mean for our lives? Do we still have free will, or are choices predetermined by the code of the simulation? Is our consciousness genuine, or is it merely a byproduct of the simulation? These questions force us to reflect on why we are here and what our existence truly signifies. Can we ever prove or disprove the simulation theory? The honest answer is that, at this point, we might not be able to definitely settle the matter. It's like trying to figure out if you're inside a dream while you're still asleep. But that's not a bad thing. This concept encourages us to be curious, to think deeply about our reality and explore the unknown. It pushes us to question the nature of our existence and expand the limits of our understanding. So, whether we're in a simulation or not, the most crucial thing is that we're here, experiencing life and the world around us. It's a reminder to cherish our lives, seek knowledge, and appreciate the beauty and wonder of our existence. Whether we're lines of a code in an advanced computer program or the result of a cosmic accident, our journey through the simulation of reality is a remarkable adventure filled with love, curiosity, and the pursuit of happiness. So let's embrace this journey, seek understanding, We may never completely unravel the mystery of whether we're in a simulation or not, but in our quest for knowledge, we discover the true essence of being human. Whether we're part of a grand digital experiment or the accidental outcome of the universe's workings, our existence is a precious gift, and our journey through the simulated or not simulated reality is an amazing adventure. But next time, when you watch a movie, read a book, or play a video game, think about it. What if someone is watching you, reading about you, or playing with your character, just like you're doing at that moment? Thank you.